Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2022. Okay, we are here in a fresh brand new year and I am so excited to get back to filming. I took a little break over the holidays just to spend some time away from filming, away from work, and relax with family and loved ones. And honestly, it was the best thing that I could ever do because I just needed to chill out for a little bit and have some downtime. But I am so excited to get back to creating content, creating my videos, Instagram content, because that's what I actually love to do and it's my way to be very creative. Okay, so today's video, I really just wanted to set the tone for 2022. I wanted to create a list of fragrances that are masterpieces, classics, will never go out of style, and they always leave a gorgeous impression. All of these fragrances are one of a kind. They are unique to their own. They're not similar to any other. They have their own DNA. And so I wanted to set that tone because I want y'all to head into 2022 with that mindset of yourself that you are a masterpiece. Okay, there is no one else like you. You are your own kind and you are timeless. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys keep that in mind. I do have a video coming up very soon about just a little bit more chatty about life lessons that I learned in 2021. I know some of you guys really wanted to hear about that, so stay tuned for that video. If y'all new to the channel, please subscribe if you haven't already. I would absolutely love it if you joined this YouTube family. We are just a bunch of fragrance addicts. We love all things beautiful because why not? So let's start off with one of my newest one because I acquired this late last year, and this is Iris Malacanan from Maison Crivelli. Listen, if you are looking for a unique standalone fragrance in your collection, please give this one a try. It is absolutely exquisite. The bottle is beautiful. I love the simplicity of this bottle, but you can also tell that it is very high quality. This fragrance over here, I will list a note for you guys to check out on the screen. Oh my God. I'm gonna spray it on a tester strip because this is a beast of a fragrance. This will definitely leave a trail. It's very intoxicating, very, very long lasting, powdery, floral, sweet chocolatey goodness. That is what I get from this fragrance. The chocolatey aspect of this is like a beautiful dark chocolate. The powderiness is very suave. It's like silk. It's not too heavy, and it just makes for a very feminine, mature, confident fragrance. It's very, 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 very elegant and luxe. I mean, wow, it's so unique. It stands alone in my collection, and I think this is definitely a masterpiece because everything is blended so beautifully. You can't pinpoint every single note, and it just creates something that when you smell, you're intrigued. You know what I mean? And it is just absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna point out an oldie but a goodie, and this fragrance actually took me a while to get on board with. I'm telling you, years and years. I was like, hails to the nah. I got into this last December, not 2021, 2019, I believe. And I just, something snapped and I fell in love with this fragrance. And I think this is definitely a very classic fragrance that will be around pretty much forever. This fragrance pretty much set the tone for any other fragrance that came around. This opened the door for fragrances for the ladies. This is Chanel's Coco Eau de Parfum, and this fragrance over here, let me tell you, ladies, is not for everyone. Okay, I'll be 100% honest, it's not for everyone, and I feel like there just comes a time where you smell it one day and you're like, I kind of like this. And that's what happened to me with Chanel Coco. I think this is a very vintage, classic, lady-like fragrance. White florals, so you have to like white florals. Definitely has the vintage quality. This has been around for a really, really long time. You have to keep that in mind. But I think it just smells very, very elegant. This to me is not for all occasions. Like, I have to really be in the mood to wear Coco, because sometimes it's just not, it's not giving. But I still want to point this one out because I feel like this is classic, always going to be around, stands the test of time. The bottle, I mean, is stunning. Like, this bottle is absolutely beautiful and to die for. It's just classic and elegant, and it looks beautiful on your vanity, and everything about this one is beautiful. It's a floral fragrance for sure. To me, it's more heavier on the white floral notes, slightly woody, but all in all, it's very feminine, very elegant, and this makes for like a perfect gift for anyone, whether it's their birthday, their wedding day, you name it. You get someone a Chanel Coco, they'll probably love it, you know? Not everyone is going to wear it right away, but it needs some warming up. It needs some warming up, and that happens with a ton of fragrances. So don't be scared to step out of your box and try out something new, or something you've already tried in the past, but then it's been a long time. Try it out again. Your nose might perceive it differently. Let's try and talk about something a little bit newer, and that is YSL's Libre. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I always get comments when I say this one. So this to me is a masterpiece because it is definitely one of a kind when you compare it to a ton of other designer fragrances. This was very hyped up. This was on everyone's list of top 10, I believe, in 2021, and for all the right reasons. It's very unique. It's really luxe smelling, and it's long lasting, and it has beautiful notes. Definitely lavender is in here, so it almost gives this like very fresh but yet relaxing feel to this fragrance. It is just beautiful. It's awakening, it's mood uplifting. It is a whole vibe in a bottle. I know that I do talk about the intense version, and I love that one because of the sweetness and the vanilla, but when I really compare the two, this is definitely a lot more unique and elevated than the intense version, just because it doesn't smell similar to other designer fragrances. It smells really different, and I just think it's beautiful. Anytime I wear this one, I get compliments on it. It definitely leaves a trail. I overspray mine. You guys can see I have quite a bit of a dent, and I did go through my entire bottle of the EDT version. It smells very similar to this one in my opinion, just a little bit lighter. So I wore that one. When I got it, I pretty much wore it every day for almost a month. So my bottle is done, and this is absolutely stunning. It also makes great for layering with deeper scents or like very sweet scents, just to add a little bit more freshness and that uniqueness that this fragrance has. So if you like lavender, you are going to enjoy this one. To me, the lavender is pretty prominent. Yeah, it is pretty prominent, and it's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. YSL did an amazing job with that one. I'm gonna go on to a fragrance that I talked about so much, probably like 2 years ago. I talked about it so much. I gave it a break, but I still think it's gorgeous and everyone needs it in their collection, and this is Prada La Femme. Listen, this smells like a rich woman that is not trying too hard. You look at her and you know she's rich. This is what it smells like to me. It smells like clean, fresh, put together, effortless beauty and elegance. Oh my God. It has this like sort of creamy nature to it, maybe from the floral tones in here. I believe there might be tuberose in here. I could be wrong, but I give it a little bit of this fresh, modern tuberose take in this fragrance, and it just smells so good. Like, It is modern, yet so many age groups can wear this one. Oh my God. It's soapy clean for sure, a little bit of a musky vibe, but there is a creamy sort of white floral tone to this fragrance also. It's just so good. It is so good and effortless. I feel like if you like this one, you'll probably like this fragrance, even though they are completely different. For some reason, they give me very similar vibes. It's like effortless beauty and luxurious lifestyle. This is what I get from these fragrances here. Next fragrance, we are of course going to talk about the ever so popular Baccarat Rouge 540 from MFK. I couldn't make this list without speaking of this fragrance, and you guys know it because this is a one of a kind. Like, I don't care how many dupes there are out there. This has something special. The original has something special about it that just leaves people speechless. I'm being dramatic. It's just a gorgeous, very unique fragrance that's blended so well that it comes off very differently on everyone. Like, my husband can wear it and it smells completely different on him. I wear it, it smells completely different, but it is very recognizable, and it's just one of those fragrances that always leaves an impression on people. Like, you will always get someone complimenting you or asking you a question about this scent because it's just that noticeable. It really is beautiful and beast mode, and even though it's not obnoxious, it's there. It is definitely going to create a scent bubble, and wherever you're going, wherever you're standing, that scent bubble will project to other people and they will notice you. So if you like a fragrance that gets you noticed, or you just like to receive compliments, ain't nothing wrong with that, just get this one. Please get this one. There's another one on this list too, but this is like no other. Like, I don't even know what magic is in here that creates. Oh my God. I'm actually just going to talk about the other fragrance from MFK since I have it right here in front of me, and that is a fragrance that I honestly don't think I've talked about a lot on my channel, maybe once, but I've had it for some time. And the reason why I haven't talked about it a lot is because I don't wear it that often. But is it a masterpiece? Absolutely. That is Oud Satin Mood. Listen, rich auntie vibes in a bottle. This is richness. Okay, this is decadent, this is divine, this is elegant, this is lavish. As soon as you smell this fragrance, the dry down is perfection. To me, I love the dry down more than the opening, but I'm gonna spray a little bit. It's quite potent, so you don't need too much of it. I think MFK came up with this name, Oud Satin Mood. It is the perfect name for this fragrance because it literally, when I smell this, it smells like satin, silky goodness. But there is a lot of depth and character. There's a woody tone in there. The oud note is definitely noticeable. In the opening, I find it more animalic than in the dry down. It becomes a little bit more subtle, but it is going to remain there throughout the entire time you're wearing this fragrance. But the dry down just creates this like sweet, opulent, rich, luxurious scent. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. This is definitely not a casual fragrance. I need an occasion. Like, some of my fragrances, I need an occasion. I just do. Like, I just don't feel comfortable wearing them throughout the house. It's not giving, you know, I'm in sweats, I'm working, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. And this one over here, I'd rather save it for an occasion. An event, dinner out, lunch out. Give me something. Let me go out with this one because it's just so exquisite that I need to dress the part. You get what I'm saying? If you are bougie, you need this fragrance in your life. It just has that vibe to it. It is definitely an entire vibe. MFK just creates fragrances that will definitely leave you speechless. Like, you will be thinking about it like, damn, do I actually smell this good? Oud Satin Mood. Oud Satin Mood. This is definitely a unisex fragrance. Even though I do get a lot of sweetness in this in the dry down, it is for sure unisex. Definitely have to like that woody, oudy tone because it is prominent, and you have to enjoy beast mode fragrances because, in my opinion, I don't hear a lot of people saying this. Maybe it's just me. This is a heavy fragrance. Next fragrance is another classic. It's been around for a really long time, but I think it's just going to stay around forever because it is a masterpiece and it has its cult following, and that is Guerlain from Guerlain. This is beautiful. It is definitely a feminine, angelic, beautiful fragrance that just smells like a lady, that's really well put together, that is gentle and is well spoken, well mannered. Like, something about this gives me that aura, you know what I mean? When I smell this fragrance, it's very relaxing. There is lavender in this fragrance, but it's a very calming, slightly powdery lavender. There is other floral tones in here that add to this fragrance. I believe there's vanilla in here also. Overall, this is just the most beautiful kind of everyday signature scent for those of you who don't want to do too much but definitely want to leave an impression. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it's non-offensive. So if you work in an office, I think this is definitely appropriate for me. I love to wear this straight out of the shower, so I tend to keep this a lot in my room, and when I cut out the shower, spray, and it just like is, oh, it's a comforting scent at the same time too. It just makes you want to cuddle up with your significant other, or if you don't have one, you know, just cuddle up with a pillow and watch a movie. But it just smells so great. It also smells really beautiful on your sheets. Like, if you ever want to spray your sheets down with something good, this is beautiful. Mr. Tom Ford, and I'm going to talk about Tobacco Vanille. Okay, my collection from Tom Ford, it's pretty large, but I always talk about Tobacco Vanille for all the right reasons. It is that incredible. To me, this is a masterpiece of a vanilla tobacco scent like no other. Like, you really can't compare this to any other fragrance. It's done so beautifully that it meshes so well with everyone, whether you're a man or a woman, different age groups. It just smells so delicious and beautiful. There is tobacco in here, there's tobacco blossom in here, there's vanilla obviously in here, dried fruits in here. It's just a beautiful concoction of a fragrance. It's slightly powdery, but the powderiness in this is just gorgeous. It's sweet. Like, there is this beautiful sweet vanilla tone to this fragrance that is undeniable. Like, you smell this one, you will smell the vanilla for sure. It's comforting all at the same time, but it's also very luxe and lavish. I love this one. All year round scent for me. I've worn this in the summertime and I've been completely fine. It's not overly sweet to me. It is woody and kind of smoky, slightly, just a little bit slightly. The tobacco note in here for me is more of a sweet, wet tobacco note. So don't be afraid, try it out for yourself and see how it goes. But I just think this is incredible. It is incredible. It makes me feel all sorts of way, and I love to wear this. I'm going through my bottle really fast and it's kind of scary because this is not cheap. Okay, but it is well worth every penny. This one over here, I think it's a masterpiece because it's just well loved and well talked about, and every single year when fall and winter comes around, this scent is on everyone's list, and that is By The Fireplace, the Replica line by Maison Margiela. Oh, gorgeous scent. I mean, The way that the Replica line captures scenarios is crazy to me. How they literally capture a time and a place and put it into a perfume in a bottle, because their description is so accurate with their fragrances. Like, you will actually imagine it, and when you smell it, it is identical to what they're describing. So this one is described as a burning wood and chestnut. It's for male and female, and it's called By the Fireplace, and it is so divine. This is a really beautiful, smoky, woody fragrance with a beautiful dose of vanilla that gives it a lot of sweetness. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. The opening is definitely very, 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 very smoky. Think of like sitting by the fireplace, literally by the fireplace. But then you get this marshmallowy sweet tone to this fragrance that just takes it to another area. The dry down is my favorite for sure. This is strictly winter time in my opinion, and it just smells gorgeous when you have like a thick sweater on like I have right now. You're going camping, you're just sitting in front of the fireplace at home. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance that I think stands out and is quite unique to its own. And within the collection, this is definitely my favorite. I have smelled pretty much all of them. This is the one that I always go back to. I love this one in the winter time. Super cozy, super comforting, and very delicious. This beauty over here, that is definitely a masterpiece. If you can get your hands on it, please do. I know a lot of people have a hard time getting their hands on this fragrance. There were talks of it being discontinued. It is not. You can get this from Saks Fifth Avenue if you're... No. Where can you get this from? You can get this directly from the Guerlain website, whether you're in Canada or out of Canada. They ship, okay? And I'll be linking it down below. And this is Guerlain's Angelique Noire. This one is stunning. All of them are stunning. You're gonna hear me say the same thing, describe them differently, obviously, but they are all beautiful masterpieces. And this, oh my God, this one, it makes me smile because this was one of the fragrances that just like stood out to me on my fragrance journey. When I tried this scent, it was just so different from the fragrances that I was used to, you know, the floral tones, the fresh tones, a little bit of woody tone in there. This stood out so much, and it made me really want to step out the box and try out new things. This is a beautiful, beautiful herbally green vanilla fragrance. It's quite sharp. There is an Angelica note in here that I think gives it this sharp green tone, but with this kind of herbal undertone at the same time. The vanilla in here is exquisite. It's so, so stunning. Oh, from the opening to the dry down, it is absolutely divine. Like, there's nothing wrong with this fragrance in my opinion. It checks all of the boxes for me. It's unique, it's long lasting, it's intoxicating, it leaves a trail, it smells gorgeous, it's elevated, it is refined. You definitely have to enjoy a green tone in your fragrance because it is definitely there. It's a sharp green tone, okay? But the vanilla and the mix of that green tone just creates something magical. So even if you don't like green tones in your fragrances, just try it out. Just try it out and see where it takes you, because it's just one of a kind. Let's talk about a fragrance that many of us on this channel absolutely love. We absolutely love Giorgio Armani Si. Like, hello, y'all know I was gonna talk about Si. When I'm talking about classic masterpieces, this has to be on my list because Si is just a fragrance that is well loved for all the right reasons. It is elegant, ladylike, sophisticated. It's just beautiful. It really is. It's floral, fruity, woody, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous fragrance. You can't go wrong. Actually, this one is not super obnoxious, so I can actually just spray it. You definitely will have a fruity opening with that black currant. To me, it gives it slightly boozy touch, like a wine touch to it, more like a rosé type of wine touch. But then you will get your other floral tones, you will get that vanilla in there, and it's just like a beautiful crowd-pleasing scent. It smells very feminine, it smells very elegant, super well put together. This is the type of fragrance that you don't need to think about too much. You wear it and you feel incredible. Okay, you feel absolutely incredible. You don't have to do the most. You can wear this very casual. You can wear this to work. You can wear this more elegantly. You can wear this all dressed up with a full glam. It will go with that occasion. It's just one of those fragrances that is for any occasion, any time of the day, date night, ladies' night, cocktails, breakfast. It's just good. It is just good. Get yourself a bottle of Si. To me, this is another safe blind buy. It's not over the top when it comes to the actual scent. It's not obnoxious. Perfect for a signature scent also. Gorgeous, gorgeous from Giorgio Armani. And to tell you the truth, I love pretty much most of what Armani is giving us when it comes to fragrances. They're doing beautiful fragrances, and I really want to get a few of their Privé line. I have my eye on like 3 of them already. Just haven't hit the checkout button yet, but it's coming. It's coming, okay? The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from Fragrance du Bois, and this is Oud Orange Intense. I went through my entire collection, and I have a lot of Fragrance du Bois fragrances. Thank you to the team. Like, they really spoiled me last year, and I'm so grateful. And I think that all of them have a unique touch to them, but this one over here is my favorite. Yeah, it's my favorite. I thought they were like Milano. I love too. I think it's just a very fashionista type of fragrance, a little bit more daring. But Oud Orange Intense is a fragrance that I just can wear every day, and I feel incredible. Creamy lusciousness, elegant, lady. Oh, it's just so good. It's a fragrance that always puts a smile on my face when I wear it. I honestly feel so good when I wear this fragrance. And to me, this one, even though Fragrance du Bois scents are very elevated, like I feel like they're just perfect for an occasion, this one I can get away with wearing it slightly casually, and I don't feel kind of awkward. It still goes with my day, it goes with my vibe. It is so good. It's so good. It is still very potent to me, very long lasting, high quality. I don't need to overspray this one too much at all. And it's just a creamy, luscious fragrance. Like, oh, it's gorgeous to me. It's absolutely delicious. It's beast mode to me, and I just love this fragrance. I would have mentioned more Fragrance du Bois, but I'm telling you, this one is the one that I am currently obsessing over, and I definitely see myself wearing it more and more throughout the next couple of weeks. And yeah, that one is from Fragrance du Bois. Next one is another oldie, but I had to mention it. Is it been discontinued? I think so. That's why I haven't been mentioning it on my channel as much, because I used to talk about this fragrance quite a lot, and I gave it a break. I still wear it. I actually have a backup of this fragrance. I'm still obsessed with it, so I'm going to mention it in this video, and that is Mugler's Alien Essence Absolu. Listen, if you have the original Alien, but you want to take that to another level, you want it to be a little bit more grown, a little bit more sophisticated, this is it right here. This is it right here. It is gorgeous, and you can probably find this online. I would try to find one and link it down below. In stores, I know that they don't carry it, at least not here in Canada, but if you find this online, get you a bottle. Now, you will pick up on the original Alien DNA. So if you like Alien already, the original one, you'll probably like this one. It is a beautiful jasmine fragrance, so you have to enjoy jasmine. But this one is more vanillic. There's a slight woody tone in the dry down. It's more elegant, a little bit more elevated, slightly more mature also, a little powdery. Gorgeous. This is sexy. It is. It is very like sexy without showing too much. You know, I'm not handing you the goods, but I'm giving you a little bit of a hint. That's what this fragrance smells like. It's just, there's something a little bit more sensual to this one. I know Alien is considered sexy, but this one is sexy, but like sexy done in the right way. Last but not least, can you guys guess? I'll give you guys a second to guess. Which is my last one? Masterpieces. Masterpieces. You guessed it? All right. I am talking about none other than Parfums de Marly, Delina. I mean, when we're talking masterpieces, this is like head to head with Baccarat Rouge. They're both in the same category where they are so unique, so divine. They grab attention instantly. Every time I wear Delina, absolutely, I'm gonna get a compliment. Absolutely. I love this one so much. I had to gift my mom one this Christmas and she was obsessed. She's like, what she doesn't really know the niche world of fragrances. So when I gifted her this, she was like, wow, this is what a fragrance is supposed to smell like. She was so blown away and I just love this fragrance. It's beautiful, ultra feminine, classy, elegant, ladylike. I mean, you name it. This is it right here. This is the epitome of a feminine fragrance. It is a beautiful rose, lychee kind of fragrance. It's a little sharp. It's a little tarty. It is just, it's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I love this fragrance. It's very unique to me. I know there are a few people that don't vibe with Delina, but I say try it out for yourself. Get yourself a little sample. I know Twisted Lily has samples of Delina, and then see if you want a full-size bottle. I know that they also have the 30 mils now of Delina, and I think other Parfums de Marly fragrances. I will link the 30 mil for you guys, but this is stunning. It's so stunning. I think this is a beautiful work of art. This is a gorgeous everyday scent, but also for any special occasion, for a bride. Absolutely. Very long lasting, very intoxicating. It definitely leaves a trail wherever you are. It just leaves a beautiful scent bubble. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Delina, love it so much. And that is it for my list of beautiful masterpiece fragrances that you definitely need in your collection. I will be linking everything down below in the description box so you guys can check it out there. A huge thank you for watching this video. It's probably going to be a long one because I talked about quite a lot of fragrances and I went on and on and on. So thank you for watching till the end. Again, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day and entered 2022 in great spirits and focusing on the good and really just focusing on living your best life. Okay, because why not live one day at a time, enjoy yourself, embrace yourself, and I will see you all on the next video. Ciao.